Hello folks and welcome back to more Mass Effect Andromeda, and when last we left off we ended up getting some artifacts for PB. However, her loyalty, well, I can only assume this is part of her loyalty mission, has currently been put on hold while we wait for more information. So we're going to go and deal with Drax's little issue with the Krogan storehouses. I've changed up my build a little bit between this episode and the last one, and we're going to see how it goes. I'm not holding out much hope, as I am evidently trash at dealing with or doing builds in this game, but that's fine. Can't be perfect with everything. So currently have a shotgun as well. It's going to be different if I remember to use the damn thing. Check mods on this quick and make sure I've got the highest. Currently equipped. Let's just get down there. Oh, I meant to bring
Sam,
Drax.
send Callow the nav point provided by our Krogan contact. Drac, we're landing on Elaaden to rendezvous with Jorgal Strux.
On my way.
Oh, looks like he's coming anyway. Boomtown, baby. Let's fly.
Where is this meeting place exactly?
Called the Paradise. Middle of nowhere as far as I can tell.
Paradise is different for a Krogan.
It's a bloody war zone, isn't it? That was Barren Wasteland.
Remnant starship? No.
Only 41% exposed. I will gather what information I can, Pathfinder.
That looks like it might be important.
Who lives here besides the Krogan?
Scavengers with nothing to lose. Criminals chucked out of Kadara.
Gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna head to the colony, smooth the waters.
We've traveled here. And it looks like we've got plenty to do.
What are you looking at?
Oh, don't want to stand out in the sun too long, huh?
Get out of my face. I'll kill each one of you. See if I won't.
Hey, I recognize your insignia. You're Nexus, right? A Pathfinder. Kent Halsey, Nexus Security.
Didn't know your duties reached all the way to Elaaden.
It doesn't. I'm here for personal reasons. My sister Isabel fell in with the wrong people. She joined the rebellion and was exiled to Kadara. Somehow, she pissed off enough people to end up in this hellhole.
Your security and your sister's a troublemaker. Puts you in an awkward situation.
I don't care about that. I'm here to find her. I know she can't come back to the Nexus, but we can start over on Kadara. Together.
You're a good brother, Kent.
Don't congratulate me yet. The problem is, I underestimated this planet. I don't have a vehicle or a way to survive the heat. I'm stuck before I've even started.
Don't worry. I can track Isabel down for you.
I hoped you'd say that. I think the salvager from Kadara has info on her. She wouldn't give me anything, but maybe you can get her talking.
Well, we shall certainly see. I'm here for loyalty, however. There'll be plenty to do here in the interim.
What are you looking at?
What? Nothing.
Really? Because it looks like you're looking at me. I don't like it.
I'll look where I want.
Yeah? Maybe I'll shoot whoever I want.
I thought the rule was no guns.
That won't protect you outside the gates. If you see me there, you better run.
Pathfinder, is it necessary to engage with this individual? I don't see how it helps our cause.
Right. Let's just back away slowly, guys. Don't have to ask me twice.
Ryder, I heard that little exchange. I don't understand it. They screened every initiative applicant. How did so many of them end up violent and unstable?
You think something's up?
That's what I want to find out. Can you scan the scavengers here in the Paradise and transmit the data to...
Don't have to be so loud about it, that's all.
He's from Clan Drogal, and you and me?
Are you Jorgal Strux?
Maybe. You who I think you are?
I'm the Pathfinder from the Nexus. You asked me to meet you here.
Yeah, I did. Thanks for coming.
Everyone's best chance for survival is to cooperate. That includes the Krogan.
Good. Nice to know some people are on our side.
So you have problems at the colony?
It's heading to a bad place.
We can't be there anymore.
Morta's become a tyrant.
Did she kick you out?
Hasn't come to that yet, so we're laying low. I want to keep my eye on her. She's planning a strike against the Nexus, that much we know.
The audio logs you sent do sound like something bad is brewing.
Morta is going to rip this colony apart. And then we're all going to die.
Krogan dying? Tough bastards like you?
Everyone needs food and water, even Krogan. Morta's rationing. My group thinks the Krogan should make peace with the Nexus.
We need the Krogan and the Krogan need us. We all came to Andromeda as one. We should at least try to fix this.
Well, there won't be a colony to make peace with if Morta ruins it. You don't believe me? Go to the Krogan colony yourself and see what she's planning. Talk to Ravenar Brink. He's one of us, on the inside.
If the safety of the Nexus is really on the line, I'll go. Better hope she doesn't shoot me on sight.
Yeah, that'd be a bad omen.
Conflict in the colony.
Wow. Be careful around that one, Ryder. Got it.
So, whenever I run into the scavenger
Look at this
dudes-
place. The colors are stunning.
Got going on in
Fair
here.
exchange.
Why? Because you say it is.
Hardly. I wouldn't be in business if it wasn't fair. If you don't think so, go trade somewhere else.
Okay, I will.
That one didn't work. Try someone else. not a scavenger, Ryder.
There a reason you're pointing that thing at me?
Sorry.
Subtle. Also not a scavenger.
There's a lot of things to do here.
Welcome to the paradise.
Thanks?
So, what do you think?
What do you mean, what do I think?
I mean, look around. No guns, no blood, no violence. Outside the gates, you're on your own. But in here, you're safe. Anyone violates the peace, they have to answer to me.
Yeah, everyone's on their best behavior. Is it natural, or are they on something?
Nothing so complicated. These people need me. They need what I sell, so they behave, or they're out. Now what can I get you? How can I help? Just let me know.
Something is definitely very strange here.
You have a pretty good attitude for a place like this.
I've got nothing to complain about. I'm rich and no one messes with me. Most powerful woman on Elaaden.
Yeah?
I don't mean to brag, but absolutely.
What else is here?
I'm a businesswoman, not a tour guide, but I'll tell you what I know if it suits me.
You get along with the Krogan?
Everyone comes to Elaaden with the dream of leaving, except me and the Krogan. They built their colony into a sinkhole. Smart. Keeps it cool enough for them, I guess.
They have their own water?
Unfortunately for them, no. But Mordor and I get along well, so far.
Who lives on this planet?
Desperate folks, mostly. Misfits, some. Those that can't get along in the regular world. Or people willing to make a profit off that desperation.
Like you?
Careful, sweetheart. You want to keep me on your good side. There's a place they call the Flophouse, eastish of here. Den of murder and misery. You should pay it a call.
What can you tell me about that derelict ship?
Ah, you came here to get killed, did ya? Scavengers are trying to pull it apart, is all I know. I don't go near their claims. They shoot on sight.
What can I buy?
I don't know. What do you have to trade? Mostly I sell water, but you should go out to the tanks if you want that.
Is there anywhere else on the planet to, I don't know, find water?
Not really. And if I don't like the look of you or you get on my bad side, then no water for you.
Got a sneaky suspicion. I have a sneaky suspicion that there is something dodgy going on in this planet. Please take the ESO. Now, love.
Well, well, look at you. I'm good at reading people. Want me to guess who you are?
Shoot.
A Pathfinder.
How did you know? How do you know?
I cheated. I run salvage to Kadara. Word travels fast there. Should hear what the Collective is saying about you.
Well, now I'm curious.
I won't repeat it, for your sake.
Got info on someone named Isabel Halsey?
What am I, your personal database?
Come on, you're the only one here who doesn't want to kill me. Just help me out.
Fine, fine. I've never met her, but I heard a few scavengers talking. Mention a cave out in the dunes. Something about Isabel's time being limited. This is the nav point. Just watch out. That's a bad area.
All of Elaaden is a bad area.
Good point.
What's your take on Elaaden?
If the worm or the gang leaders don't kill you, the heat in Ataraxia will. I don't know how anyone can live here.
Somehow, they make it work.
Barely. At least once a trip, an escaped slave or ex-cultist tries to bribe me for a ride out of here. Except the Krogan. I've seen New Tachanka. We'd all be lucky to have a setup like theirs.
You said you run salvage to Kadara? How does that work?
The scavengers come from Hell's Promise to sell me their scraps. I pay them next to nothing.
Charming. Then what?
I haul my loot to Kadara and sell to the merchants. Sloane takes her cut, naturally, but mostly I make a killing. Sometimes I even buy water from Ania and sell it at a premium in the flophouse. It's a solid life.
If you say so. You must deal with the scavengers a lot.
No more than I have to. Slavery, cannibalism, gang leader worship. It's enough to make my skin crawl.
I plan to keep my distance.
Smart. But it's not just the gang leaders. The ones in the Paradise are dangerous too. This is supposed to be a neutral zone, but I don't trust the scavengers to follow the rules.
Take it easy.
Always do.
Oh, crap.
You've survived the gang leaders and the worms so far. I'm impressed.
I never left your sight.
Ever work with a guy named Reyes?
Reyes? He's one of my buyers, actually. You know him?
Used to. Know where he is?
Haven't heard from him in a while, actually. No one has. For all I know, he's living it up on the Nexus.
Take it easy.
He's gone
Always
into
do.
fucking hiding.
New armor, well-maintained weapons. I take it you're not one of the locals.
Think I'll stick out?
Like water in the desert. My boss in here picked up on you from the second you landed.
What's your boss like?
She gave me a job and a place to live. I'm grateful to her for that.
But?
She's not easy on your kind. I've seen her deny them water based on nothing but her mood. She didn't live on Kadara like I did. All she's seen is the exiles on Elaaden. It's enough to turn anyone against outsiders. But I don't like seeing people suffer. Even exiles.
So you work for the water merchant?
I design the filtration systems. Now I keep them from breaking down in the heat.
You're an engineer.
Of sorts. On Kadara, I design defense systems for the settlements. Specialize in hidden traps to use in the dark. I can't continue that work here.
Why?
The sun never goes down on Elaaden. No nighttime. Just constant blazing daylight. It's why the Paradise does so well. Water isn't the only commodity. We have shade.
How do you end up here?
Same as anyone. I was desperate. Ran up a debt on Kadara and needed to escape. I have to say life isn't bad here. I move between the Paradise and New Tachanka, keeping the water tanks running. Sometimes I even go to the flophouse to buy extra parts from the scavengers. They respect me there. Still, I miss the exciting stuff. Felt like I was making a difference when I built defense systems.
I should get going.
Careful out there.
Well, speak with Hark at the greenhouse. Boss need to find more scavengers. Oh, it's a bustling little place, this. Almost like it's alive.
She raised the water prices again. Swear I'll kill her.
Fancy ship you got there. Need someone to watch it.
God. Well, we've got a doodad over here.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Come this way. Follow me. That's a
Not a
fancy ship, all
scavenger,
right?
Ryder.
You'll find lots of deals inside. Just talk to my boss. Come on, this way.
Tried the flop house. They shot at me.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Almost croaked out there. He got me good.
Yeah, can't seem to find any scavengers.
Not doing nothing.
Stealing the next shuttle out of here.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Yeah, pulled the whole thing apart. Wish I got in on that deal.
Next time, I'll claim one for
Strange.
myself.
Data's not coming through. Try another one.
Stealing the next shuttle out of here.
Fascinating.
Heat levels increasing.
I don't know how many of these scavengers I'm supposed to scan.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Get out.
Heard you killed Klex.
Got a problem with that?
Here, no. Out there, watch it.
Did I hear you talking about the Remnant?
Dunno. You an eavesdropping sneak?
Been breaking it down to sell. Could make a killing from the pieces.
That's probably bad news. We should check it out, Ryder.
Okay, so they're pulling the damn ship to pieces. God only knows what they'll unleash.
Not a scavenger, Ryder.
This scrap will be my ticket out of here. You just watch.
Here's the old journal here. Get to that in a minute. Choose. Ah, I was on Haval as well. Damn it. Huh. My next cell, time desert, the rebel. Ah, that makes life a little easier, does it?
That one didn't work. Try someone else. Strange. Data's not coming through. Try another one. Thanks, Ryder. That should be enough. I'll analyze this and let you know what I find.
Okay. With that done, pop over here and get this cash. It's on that thing.
I detect above normal temperatures.
Ryder, head towards the colony when you're ready to get our transport back. Hark's waiting at Fortin's greenhouse.
Got it.
take it on. A lot of this fluorite here. Right, I got my car.
So, Elaaden, charming so far. What do we got, besides the sand?
The remnant monolith suggests this was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a vault. Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Hopefully abandoned.
Scans indicate it is not. The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots. Here, scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of the planet's sinkholes, is New Tuchanka, the Krogan colony.
Sinkholes. Sounds fun.
Not really. Elaaden is tidally locked to its sister moon and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools. Getting trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
And on that cheery note, let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
Damn straight. Right, let's get back on track. Gotta go back to allies, friends. Straight ahead.
PB. What? Pay attention.
To what?
To anything. I don't want to have to pick up the slack because you're distracted.
Oh, don't worry. I have stellar quick twitch muscles. No slack to pick up.
And here we are on another dust ball of a planet with nothing much to see here. It's this sort of thing that makes me miss Mass Effect 2 and 3 mission-based play. It's all well and good exploring this stuff, but when every planet is the same kind of dust ball
Critical
sandbox.
temperatures detected. Seek safety immediately. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Pathfinder, this technology was built by the scavengers.
Morta and her clan still hate the Nexus. Guess you should never make a Krogan angry.
It's amazing they managed to set up any kind of working colony on this hellscape.
They're Krogan. They can live anywhere. This one's been dead a while.
Scanning may yield results, Pathfinder, this outlaw died from a highly infectious disease.
We can't let this spread to our people. Can we find the source?
Possibly, if I receive more data.
Data? There's always got to be more data.
Critical temperatures detected. Seek safety immediately. Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
We're getting close to the Krogan colony.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Move along. No outsiders. She's with me. Human Pathfinder.
Hey, Drake.
The one you were telling us about?
Jorgel Strux sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morta.
So now Strux is friends with the Nexus. Traitor. Think I'm a traitor too? Shut it, Breck.
I'm not here to step on any toes. I can help you guys out.
You assume we need help. Hey, you guys did your job. Now stand down and let them in. But Drac,
Didn't I tell you to shut up? I'll spread the word so Morda knows you're here.
Good. I'll see you inside, Ryder. Gonna have a few more words with this pair first.
Life support at 100%.
Pathfinder must think she's pretty tough to destroy here.
Saw the worm out there again.
You realize we
It was an accident. The terminal with Dr. O'Keefe's data was right next to the...
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Keefe? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
No? Maybe? What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. Or, I was acquainted with his protege.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
Dr. O'Keefe, I believe he was the one that created Grunt.
You talk about Dr. O'Keefe like I should know who that is.
Dr. O'Keefe was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics, and possibly curing the genophage.
And not using the slow genetic mutation approach the Initiative has invested in.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The junker was aggressive.
Okay. Offer Varan Jerky, Courts Edwards. Yes, real genuine Varan jerky, just like your Battlemaster used to make it. It's the kind of jerky you can put between your lip and gum during a fight, and the smell of blood mixes with the taste of salt and sends you into blood rage that much faster. We'll be taking offers all week. Serious inquiries only. Got a weapon that uses special parts and isn't worth paying for expensive repairs on? I've got a custom microfabricator and several hundred years of experience getting old guns firing again. Maybe you need a chemical spine augmentation on the stock, or maybe an internal reskin of your barrel can help your firearm stop pulling to the right and give you the accuracy you remember. My microfabricator uses polymer printing to form interlocking bricks that can be adapted to any shape. Might not be pretty, but we'll get you shooting again. Bring your old guns and something to offer. Wanted. I had these before we went into cryo and I can't stop thinking about them. Pretty sure I got the name right. They're either Asari or human, and they don't taste like much at first. You just kind of sweet, but then they burn the back of your mouth after you swallow. I need more. I wrote down the recipe, but there's some stuff I can't get here. Ginger, I guess it's a plant. Nutmeg, not a nut, also a plant. Cloves, part of a hoofed mammal? Cinnamon. I have no idea what this is. Maybe misspelling it. Think it's a shelled animal. I can get everything else. Offer up delivery. Copy locked issue of Fornax 52 plus up to 4 gingerbread cookies. This man wants his cookies.
Should track down to the customers too much. Bad for business.
Oh, is that bad?
Well, look at that. Not one of those damn scavengers, are you?
No.
I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
That's worse. Look, you want to buy? Talk to my seller. I hired him so I don't have to deal with the customers.
The Nexus is paradise compared to this. You don't want to go back? Even a little?
So we can be your attack dogs again? Get treated like dirt until we finally fight back? This is no different than the rebellion back home. Only time we get respect is when we take it by force. We were stupid to think it would be any different here.
You talk like you saw the rebellions. You can't be as old as Drac.
I was born during the final year, just before the Turians hit us with the genophage. My father died in the fight on Canrum. Took 24 Turian guns to drop him. I'm glad he didn't live to see us riding in cargo on the Nexus like pets.
Bet the scavengers are crawling all over the salvage you pick up.
Not too bad.
I pick my scrap out in Ataraxia, where squishies like you can't handle the heat. I don't get too close to the flophouse. Scavengers gather there like insects. Can't defend my salvage against those numbers. Look at me. I was a warrior, and now I fight vermin over a junk heap.
I should get moving.
I'll be here, selling junk.
Pathfinder, welcome.
You don't welcome an alien into our colony, you ignorant child.
Shut up, old man. Sorry about that. Don't mind him. Credits are credits, I say.
Your business won't get far if you only sell to Krogan.
He's more concerned with proving a point than growing his clientele. Good thing he has me. Now buy something before he starts yelling again.
Okay, let's see what you got. Have you got anything worth buying? No. Goodbye, goodbye. We don't want
Nexus wanting us back?
any of your crap. There's another quest up here to be had, but another terminal to read. Notice building regulations. Hey everyone, as we continue building new structures, remember the building is like firing a shotgun into a pack of Aaron. Adjust your safety first. We don't want to focus on the cons, so let's have a conversation about safety. Please wear helmets while building unless you really don't want to. Don't use the welding torches for tattoos unless you're sure it's something you want on your skin forever. Quit stealing supplies. We've got computers. We know you're doing it and we'll shoot you. Only add guns to things the plans say should have guns on them. Don't fire your guns into the air in celebration unless you shout that you're going to do so beforehand. Thank you. Warlord Mortar told me to upgrade the turrets before I left for Apex training, so I'm going to be pouring a little fire on them to make sure you're not crying like a Volus with a busted suit as soon as I leave. Keep your IFFs up to date. I'm going to be firing off test rounds, and I don't want my little gun friends to mistake you for a cat. Also, taking requests. Anybody want cryo ammo in these? Maybe incendiary? Let me know if you want to shatter your enemies or just laugh while they roll around trying to put themselves out. Also, any kills the turrets get count as mine for the colony standards. Community Krant, the Raging. Imagine that you're a proud warrior fighting for your people at the height of the Rachni War, when the ancient spirits of Tachanka awaken and spread across the galaxy. Some are changed, gaining magical powers and a tie to the homeworld through the blood of Kalros herself, while others become horrible monsters. Can you conquer the beast within and save the galaxy? Join us in Krant, the Raging, a live-action role-playing experience for Krogan who want to combine collaborative storytelling with light non-lethal combat. All you need is any dice roller app, the Light Show Omni Tool utility, dummy ammo for any gun you bring, and your own imagination. Meet friends and have fun in a supportive environment. Contact Poster for information on meetup times. Basically a call out for D&D players. Yeah, you'll get a game started and you'll never be able to meet up in 2 weeks.
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes.
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so. Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Elaaden all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, took in the view, talked for hours. Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
Oh, that was thoughtful.
I bet she appreciated that.
I never got the chance to give it to her. One day she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
You think something happened to her?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Elaaden. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush. In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
I could track her down for you, make sure she's okay.
Isn't there a salvager at the Paradise?
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home, we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here, we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
Sounds like Helios was an easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tuchanka. I almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Would have been pretty lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
The bloody hell is going on in the background over there? Is that the worms they're talking about? Look at that shit.
I should get going.
Talk about,
Haven't had a drop of water in 3 days. Bet I could go another 2.
Right, I need to find this Hark character.
Went out a worm the other day. Almost got me.
We're lucky it's not after our skins. It's worse than a...
Soft, squishy human like you should probably steer clear of the wild life out there.
You said something about a worm.
Not a worm. The worm. Huge. Invincible. You can't miss it. It pops out of the dunes from time to time. Plows down everything in its path.
As if this planet wasn't deadly enough.
Good news is, it doesn't attack us. Doesn't seem to care about us at all. Just stay out of its way. It'll barrel right through you, tear you to pieces.
Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, Remnant Abyssal. I've got a feeling it's one of those big giant thingies that we've already shot up a few times before now. Right, anyway. Ooh. Good thing I couldn't make that jump. Damn! I don't think I want to be round here. There's places to be and people to see. Maybe if I go through here, I'll find what I'm looking for. Somebody to talk to.
Damn, look at this guy.
There's more quests?
Just
God damn!
I'll kill you for a tire if it's the right size.
So much to do.
To go back to Ania? No.
Okay,
Just stick around. See how it plays out.
I'd love to take down the worm.
Don't be silly.
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
That's a relief. I love my dad, but to be honest, my hair's way nicer.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
Scavengers?
Amongst other things. You seen the Flophouse yet? That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
Have you had much trouble with the scavengers at the colony?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan? Give it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate, and who knows.
Tell me more about the Flophouse.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
God damn.
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help. Be careful out there, Pathfinder.
Oh, gee Whittakers, you were not the person I was looking for. Who is this some bitch with the quest?
See how it plays out.
Feel like we can finally relax.
Ah, now I'm in a different area again. And it's back there. Social interactions update. Hello again, everyone. It's time for a little carefrontation. Oh, God. It's great that you studied the courtship material, but implementation has been tougher than boiled vorture. Our medics have noted that the nettles you all are gathering and giving to each other in bouquets are poisonous. The females have been patient so far by only breaking your bones, but let's not test that any further. I'm pleased that our lone fatality was the stupid little piejack who stood outside in the middle of a thunderstorm holding a sonic amplifier over his head in an attempt to gain breeding privileges. Our own warlord has seen the trouble we're all having, and we will now be taking part in what she says is an ancient Earth tradition that is going to cut through the garbage and sort this mating stuff out for everyone. Polish your suits and puff up your humps, males. The Nakmor dance is next week, and the females will be sending out invitations to the males they wish to accompany them. Community Grant the Raging updated. Thanks to all who came out to the recent event. Special thanks to the Pyjacks who thought they could show up with real ammo and scare the weaklings playing games. It's really interesting to see how a group social activity like Grant the Raging attracts people who want to ruin others' fun, and also to see how a group used to working with other people can come together as a team and stomp on some faces. Also, all of you who were part of the Dreams of the Lost Thresher event, you made me cry. Remember to sync your dice roller apps and see you soon. Note your special interactions update. Females. They have been trained not to do so. Be honest in what you want. Males grow a quad and communicate. Let us all remember those we lost at the Nakmor Mortar dance. In a way, they are the true heroes. New fathers. Great meet-up. I loved how my little head butter laughed when we took the hills at full speed, and hearing him sing along during story time was amazing. Thanks to whoever brought the VI that did the diaper change and scale chafe check tutorial, and also to whoever brought the demolition charges. The way all their little eyes lit up when those things blew was fantastic. Same time next week.
Where'd you get the red for all these canopies?
Dye from red leaves. Trees actually grow out here.
Can't say I care for shade. Life ain't good without sun in your eyes. Ryder, this is Grot, an old friend. Practically built this whole place. Don't let the fact that he's Earth not bother you. He can't help it.
What do you think of the colony? Pretty great, huh?
When you said colony, I didn't think you meant this. Why didn't you tell me, Drac?
Wasn't sure about you at first. And then it seemed simpler to just show you when we got here.
It's... rustic?
That's what we're going for. Rustic.
I'm guessing you have questions.
There's a lot of prefab materials here, and shuttles.
Some of it was gear we had stored away on the Nexus.
The rest we sort of stole when we left. Not like anyone was gonna stop us.
How long has the colony been here?
Since we left the Nexus. After the mutiny.
Just like that? Leave the Nexus, start a colony?
We're Krogan, kid. We can live anywhere.
Could have parked our tails on a volcano and handled it just fine.
The plants here, where'd they come from?
Ever since the clan got here, Vorn and his assistant have been working hard on the greenhouse.
We built him and Hark some pretty fancy digs. Lights and everything.
New Tachanka's plants grow way better than the ones back home. Way less radiation.
You seem at home here, Drac.
And you're not getting any younger. Ever think of retiring?
The day you dig my grave, old-timer.
Sad honor that'll be.
How do you know Drac?
We mined together back when our quads had barely dropped.
Now I just can't seem to get rid of him.
I'll talk to you later.
Right, well, talk to Val quick.
I don't sell Rincol to humans. Matter of principle.
What's Rincol?
Krogan alcohol. Like drinking a live grenade. I distill it myself. Strongest in the galaxy.
That's impressive.
Not really. I'm the only distiller in the galaxy.
What's it like living out here?
It's no paradise, but it's easier than Tachanka. Back home, stepping outside during a nuclear wind could tear the plate from your skull.
What made you pick up and come to Helios?
I was sick of living on a dead planet, watching my people tear each other apart. Hitching a ride on the Nexus was a chance to start over.
But you left the Nexus.
And built this. Best decision the Krogan ever made. Just wish it was on better terms. Not wise to burn bridges out here.
What was it like traveling on the Nexus?
Don't know. I remember Solarians packing us into cryo. Some of us needed a double hit to fall asleep. Then, nothing. Suddenly we were here. You want to know more, ask Barrack. Says he woke up mid-journey and lived 50 years alone on the Nexus.
He has to be lying.
Probably. Good story, though.
What do you have against selling Rincol to humans?
Spent too much time babysitting humans who think they can stomach it. Fact is, you can't. Maybe it won't kill you, but it'll leave me a mess to clean up.
I bet I could handle it.
Typical.
Won't be drinking any of that.
Back to it.
Right, anyway, folks, that is where we're going to leave this for now. I was hoping to get Drax's loyalty mission on the go, but there has just been too much between here and there, and I don't want to rush it too much, if I can help it. So we're going to leave this installment here, and when we return, well, hopefully we'll be able to get onto onto Drax's loyalty mission. Until then, folks, y'all take it easy, and I'll catch you next. Bye!